about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We gonna bring Bo. Come on, Bo. Come on, Bo.
Hey man,
Hey, we need a little. We need a little superstar sprinkle on this right here, man. We gonna put a little superstar sprinkle on this.
This is my brother right here, man.
My brother, man. Bo, come in, man. You know what I'm saying?
Been rocking with my brother.
Hold on. This you?
Yeah.
Can we turn up?
Yeah.
What you need, Lord, I got a 100 truck all sides going through the big draws for them seats. If you say you got a problem, I'ma push a boy down, jump inside the truck. I can hide 100 bodies.
Yeah, man. We releasing new hits on I'm Athlete, man. Go get that.
All right, give him the proper intro.
Thank you.
She say she only keeping them till Friday though, Bo.
Leave me alone.
Man, listen, man. Hey, man. We here, man, and we talking football, man. And Bo just came.
No, give him the proper intro.
So I don't even know how to do this right now, man. It's so legendary, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, you know, this was my OG. You see how Robbie came in here and he came in here and that was his OG, his first. That's my OG. That's it right there. You feel me?
I go a little deeper with Bo, bro. I go deeper with Bo.
That's my.
Bro, me and Bo met at a high school all-star game. We met in Cali, Florida, Bo. They don't even think they had this game no more.
Yeah, that was legendary.
And, bro, normally, bro, you don't know how long we upheld this relationship. Like, I've been talking to him. He come to Orlando. We pull up. I remember when they played a bowl game, and it was at LSU. He called me. Where you at, fool? All right, bang, pick me up. I went and picked him and Jamarcus Russell up, went to the outlets, bro. Me and Bo go deep. Like, that's my brother.
You picked him up in the Crown Vic?
In the Crown Vic. Exactly what I had.
Man.
The Crown Vic. Picked him and Jamarcus Russell up. We went shopping. Them niggas had on ice. Them niggas had on ice and jewelry and everything, dog. And I'm like, I'm at UCF, and I'm like, bro, how y'all getting all this money? Bro, we in college. What y'all doing?
Okay, so I'm going to pass it to y'all because, you know, I got introduced to Bo, obviously being in the league, but also through you, right? And so I'm gonna let you guys guide the conversation. I'm gonna jump in, but my first of all, thanks for coming, bro.
Man, thanks for having me.
You know what I've been saying while we've been discussing having you on the show. I was like, yo, that was the first superstar, rock star, not superstar, rock star that I seen in the league, right? And I go back to the Tampa Super Bowl. Right, this is what, year 2? This is your first year in the league or second year in the league?
Probably my second.
Right, and so boom. First off, like the glasses and the jewelry, all he's been doing that, right?
Right.
And so boom, he walks in like that. And then he's like, "Yo, we gonna go pull up on Wayne." What you mean you about to pull up on Wayne? Wayne. Like Wayne, right? So boom, we kicking it with Wayne through Mike and Bo, and then we go to this party, and Wayne like, "Yo, we about to hop out this van." What'd he say, Mike?
Don't stop. Just keep pushing.
Keep going.
Keep pushing. And, bro, we jumped out, and the whole sea of people just came, boom. We went to the casino.
Yeah.
And, bro, we were stuck, and we just push. But that was a legendary night, and I was like, yo, this is what it feels. This is what being in the league is about. So, welcome to the show, bro.
That's what it's about.
Appreciate you coming through, bro.
Hey, for real, though, that's how it was when I first got to the league, bro. This is the first dude I seen.
Imagine
bro,
that.
I'm looking like, bro, hold up, bro. This man come in, Louis V book bag, got the speaker blasting, you know, but everybody been waiting on him to come. Like, hey, yo, Bo ain't here. I think something going on contract, yeah. And then he finally show up, and I'm like, dog, hold up. This man got the Louis V book bag, the speaker on, and he double cup.
Double cup in the league.
In the locker room.
At the game.
I'm like, bro, hold up, bro. I'm like, hold up, bro. He got the purple in there.
Yeah.
He got the purple in there.
I ain't want to
continue.
I say this crazy, boy.
You know what I'm saying?
So give us an update, bro. Welcome to the show. What have you been up to? What you doing?
Oh, man, a lot, man. I done been in movies. I'm writing music for main artists. Right now, you know, Meech just got out, so we just put his whole concept together. And I'm doing real estate because, you know, one thing the league, you know, gave me is a nice little hefty money to be able to afford my lifestyle. And the guys that seen how we lived back then 10 years ago, I'm just keeping it going. So when guys come to Miami, you know, they want the born experience. So just bought a couple of houses, just bought another boat. Some guys come, we just keep the money in the community. You know how we do it.
Hey, Bo,
Period.
question, bro. I've been around you a long time. Ever since I know you, bro, you always like freestyling. You always been rapping since we was in high school.
Right.
At that point, was music just like a hobby, or was it like a passion?
It was a passion, man. You know, that's the first thing I did before I touched the football. So it was like, you know, the football saved me out the street, but the music really what, you know, motivated me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was always with Wayne and Migos, because that's what kept me, like, kept the mind games from the league, you know, out my head. And that's how I was able to play so long. The music kept me, like, focused for real.
Man,
Talking about talking about the Migos, you brought that up. Is it true? I think y'all was talking about this maybe a week ago. Did you invest in the Migos?
You know, I wouldn't say invested, but I would say invested. You know what I'm saying?
No, no.
You invested into the experience, you know what I'm saying? Especially if they, you know what I'm saying, probably coming down here. Because, bro, I remember when we was in Cape, bro, we discovered them together.
I need to understand.
I mean, you know, they stayed with me and I took them under my wing, but like as far as putting money in their pocket, no, I just showed them how to move, you know, when you get it. Because, you know, once the NFL found out I was really like, that was my people, they kind of was, you know, playing little games, want to throw me the ball. It was just like, you got to stop hanging around them, you know, they're gangsters and stuff like that. So I couldn't really show that I really was rocking with them. But if you came to the crib, you know, they stayed with me, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on, explain that. Come on. Like walk us through the process.
You know,
This is a big
10
deal.
years ago,
Migos.
it was,
Yeah,
you
walk us
couldn't,
through it.
how dudes is not Drake in your song and you in Drake videos and all that. You really couldn't do that when we was in there.
You couldn't do that.
If you did it, they was like,
We had to
this
hide
what
it.
you doing in your off time.
Yeah, no. Walk me back to like the whole story. Like this, the Migos, bro. You know, obviously been through some challenges over some
It was
real
tough,
challenges
bro.
over
It
the
was
last
tough,
couple
like,
years. But I'm talking about from the beginning. Like, how did you meet them? Right? How did that?
They called me one day. We was in season. They was like, "Man, you our favorite player. We want to meet you, whatever." We had an off week. I flew down there, took a couple of boys, went on the jet, went to Atlanta, linked up with them, met their parents. This is probably when they was like 18, 19, 20.
Yeah, they
maybe.
were just coming out.
So they were just before Versace. So boom, off season, called B, we finna go to Miami. Y'all come stay with me. Stay with me for 6 months. You know, up their wardrobe, jewelry, and whoop, whoop, whoop. And then, you know, put them in the right rooms, and then it hit, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't have no contract on them. I was just, like I had it with me and Mike and B, though. We just,
Yeah,
my
he's the big
dog.
homie.
You know, I ain't no
You just showing
trying to
love.
back door. I'm up 50. What y'all want me to do?
Right.
I'm going to show you, but I don't want nothing from you. I ain't never.
That's what's up.
That's how I went.
I ain't trying to dominate the conversation, but I do want to stay here. This is like amazing story. No, I'm just saying because
He's
Bezos.
like, can we get the Migos experience?
Nah, because I remember when we first, bro, we was in the, bro, you remember we was in KC downstairs chilling, blowing, and we see the Migos bando. We like, hold up. Tried out the bando. We every day, we in the rave, we going to work. I stayed with Bo. I used to live with Bo. Bo took me in. I went to Kansas City. Hey, I'm living with Bo now.
Right.
We go to work together every morning, and we freestyle it all the way to work.
All the way to work.
So I got like two questions for you in there, opposite ends of the spectrum. What's your most legendary Migos story? And then also I want you to talk a little bit about, you know, losing Takeoff.
Yeah, it was tough. My first, man, I got so many epic, and the guys around me couldn't even. But man, I remember the one time we, what did we do? I think we went to the office. So I took him to the hood, right? You know, I'm from Miami Garden. So I brought him in there. They're like, man, it's smart. And this when we came up with the dab, you know what I'm saying? So everybody was seeing us jumping off the stage, you know, dabbing, whatever. Like,
Hold on,
what
hold
are
on.
they
So
doing?
wait, hold on.
Yeah,
wait.
hear it?
That was my era, boy. Like,
Yeah.
You came up with the dab?
Yeah, you got to copyright it right there. You know, I don't like this. I don't brag. It's just, come on, what's the dance? We
It's
done
just a
made so many.
lifestyle, baby.
Yeah,
All right,
this
go,
is what
go.
we do.
All right,
This
keep
is
going,
what-
keep
you know what I'm
going,
saying?
keep going.
So we invented that inside here.
Rock star. Bro, stop telling stories and ask this man questions. Get the information out this man, Bezo. Bezo just like, that's your dog.
That's
you gotta
my
get that.
Hey,
you don't
but
do
I
this.
lived it though. But I've been
know.
listen.
You was
I
in
done
it.
listen. I done been in the club when we there and everybody there.
wasn't there.
And, hey, we in the club and we hitting the what's called and Bo like.
Ask the man
Listen, so I remember we was in the.
Hold on, no
Go
more
ahead,
story
go
time.
ahead.
All right, so
Go,
boom,
B.
y'all in the dad. Boom, you talking about your legendary story. Then we gonna get the, you know.
And then, you know, the tragic part when Takeoff died, I was actually supposed to be, you know, down there in Houston, but it was Halloween. And my kids, I was like, nah, y'all go vibe out there. That went from, man, I lost probably like 15 pounds, like PTSD really hit. I didn't even know what that was until, you know, you lose somebody close like that in a tragedy, and you know you're supposed to be in there. And then after that, it just was like, that's when I stopped, you know, dissing myself from, you know, all the rappers, because they live that kind of life that, you know, if you got a family and you up, you don't want to be around. So I just started giving my knowledge and just doing the back scenes of the music and putting my music in like production videos and stuff like that. But you know, that was a sad day for hip hop, and that changed a lot on how I even, you know, treat the music. I treat it way different than the business. It's like, for me, I don't even see a face when I go to write a song and send it off. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you don't want to be in them same rooms, because them dudes is like scavengers for real. You know, so it's like, but why you ain't making a rap? And I'm like, I done made it. I'm doing behind the scenes. Because in the scenes, you'll get hit. I done got shot already at a music video with Rob 49 and French Montana right there in Finger Licking. I just pulled up, want to do rent my house. I got the money, and boom, dude hit us with 100 shots. So it's like, if you want to be in that life, go for it. But me, I'm like, let me stick to the bat. Let me sell a house. I'm going to give them the lifestyle they want instead of being on the scene with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They say the music is the streets now.
No, 100%.
That's what they say.
100%.
Question, bro. When I was around you a lot, bro, you used to always talk about your grandma. Right, grandma. I think she raised you, right?
Yeah.
Could you elaborate on your upbringing and how grandma, you know?
Man, grandma she was special, man. She knew all the coaches' numbers from Nick Saban and everybody, Andy Reid. She would call them, like, if I was to hang out with the Migos or Lil Wayne and I got messed up the night before, and I wake up and I'm calling y'all, I'm like, man, I'm fried. I can't go to practice today. I had grandma call the coach. Coach Bo asthma acting up. You know, he's in urgent care, but I'm really at the crib.
Listen, bro. I remember, look, dog. We had a conditioning test, dog. Mike, we got a conditioning test. Me and Bo is on the way to the facility together in the car. We ride there together. We freestyling the whole way to the facility. Dog, we out there running the conditioning test. I just look. Ed Barry and them, they like, bro, where's Bo? I'm looking like, bro, where the hell is Bo at? Bro, we get done, we get in, we go back in, we walking past the training room. Bro, this man is like this with the blanket over him like this. I said, bro, we just came here together, ain't nothing wrong with him. Look, he looked at me, I looked at him, he's also. I said, this shit crazy. Boy, Bo is the ultimate finesser, boy. He ain't let him work, he ain't let him slave him.
Nah, I couldn't.
He ain't let him slave him.
Grandma, that's one thing Grandma taught me, though. She said, don't get overworked. But then when they paid me the 50, I gave them a little extra. But them rookie deals and stuff leading up to it, I'm like, I ain't gonna be able to give y'all my full if y'all get it out here when nobody looking.
Yeah,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because at what point in your career do you feel like you really locked in? Like, 'cause it sounds like you lived quite a life and are still living quite a life. But
I'm
is
locked
there a
in
moment
still.
you still locked in?
Yeah, it's just when it come to, you know, overworking, you know your worth. You won't get overworked if nobody's, like, if we ain't have all these cameras in here, we won't be really giving it our all. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they was trying to behind the scenes, like, get your all. And I already knew, like,
The
from
NFL.
seeing people before me, like, go crazy, and now they can't even, when they get out the bed, they hurt and they got to take pills. They got to. I did just what I needed to do from, you know, being coached through my grandma, good colleagues of mine, and I just stayed on the little path and not, like, staying healthy. That was like my main goal. That's why I was so available to all those years, because I stayed healthy.
What players in the NFL did you have to talk to, right? Because like you said, rap was like that avenue for you to not be trapped.
Right.
Right? Like, what players other than Bezo, right, and like Mike Sims here is like, did you have to talk to and kind of put on game and just be like, hey, you know what I'm saying, like, not to get caught up in this mindset and in this bad mind frame here, man, you need to be doing something else to, you know, stay on your P's and Q's.
Man, I really was just mostly like, you know, I was an offensive guy, so I stayed, you know, molding every receiver that came to the team or receivers from other teams. Like, off season, we would come to Miami and guys would be like, man, I'm gonna pull up on Bo to get some, you know, some games. So I would just always tell them, like, if you love music, don't put it in their face, because they use it against you when it's time to get paid.
Yeah.
So I just told a lot of guys, like, even Bezo, we was rapping way back in 08, 09, but we really couldn't show nothing until I was on my way out, because it was like, okay, they already know, so now I can show a little bit. But guys that was really doing it when I was playing, 2 years they out, done.
Nah, for real.
Mental health, crazy. They just, I don't know what happened to me. It was like, he was good, but, you know, you showing your record label to him, you doing all that, they ain't.
But why though? Like why? Like
Shut up and
you
play.
You remember the story like with Pioli when it was time for you to get paid. I'm talking about right before the game.
Right before the game.
So, hey, look though. So look, right. Just to give you another story. So
Can we get a Red Bull for Bezo?
No.
Every
we
time
need
he
one.
smoke, he need wings.
No,
God
listen.
Get my book bag right here.
Listen.
Get my book
I'm
bag.
gonna
Two
tell
Red
him.
Bulls.
Listen. No, listen.
We gonna get you a Red Bull.
No,
deal.
listen, 'cause Bo was
we
telling
gonna
me, he
get
was
you a
like,
Red
yo,
Bull Red Bull deal.
I remember he went up there. He was like, you know what I'm saying? He was trying to get paid, and it was like the day before a game, and I remember they called him up there, and it was like, hey, he was like, yo, this what you asking for? You know what I'm saying? And he came back and told me, he was like, man, dude told me like, dog, he's like, this what you asking for? This what Fitz get, and this coming off a big year,
Right.
and your numbers was up there.
Right.
He was like, this what Fitz get, and this what you asking for? Man, stop. He like, dog, you not worth that. Now go back down there. Hey, go back down there and play.
Like that.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, that should be real though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stop me, dog. You killing me, bro.
You know what you had to do to get that money. You had to.
No, for real. You gotta do
Tighten up.
certain
You know what I'm
stuff to
saying?
get
I
that
couldn't
money.
do
Tighten
that
it
because the city was, they loved me so much. They ain't never seen the hood side. I was always like smiling and, you know, doing that. They never seen the hood side. But when you playing with some money, M's like that, they'll see it. But I couldn't let them see it. That's why I go to the city now, and it's like people show me pictures from 20 years ago, me holding them. That's a good feeling. I ain't want to be on the other side of
But
that.
that's why I said, like, you was the first rock star, bro. Like, look, I've been through so much, and a lot of my trouble came in my interpersonal relationship was at the crib. You know what I mean? But when I stepped outside the crib, I was always aware of how I was moving, and I never forget. This get to what you're saying. Like, I was out with my cousins. We were in Denver early in the league, and Facebook was taking off. We ain't have Instagram and Twitter and all of that. Boom. We post a picture. They holding the bottles. My agent and the team hit me and said, yo, don't post that stuff. I deleted my account, right?
What?
So now when I'm with Mike, Chris Johnson, and Bo, they real rock stars. Like, for real. You know, green flag, like, it was a whole story, right? So, you know, Bo was one of the first, like, it's interesting to hear you talk about how, you know, you still held back, because to me, when I saw it, it was like, that boy out there.
Yeah, I was out there.
But it wasn't crazy. It was just
Right.
being black. It was being himself.
Right.
That's it. That's
You
all he
always
was
did it
doing.
the right way though.
That's
You
all he
always
was
did
doing.
it the right way. You made sure, hey, look, we gonna go do it. We can hang out how we want to hang out, but we gonna do it the right way.
But think about what I just said. That was disruptive. Being black, like
Yeah.
your hair, like dudes, dreads. I remember
Dreads.
telling Chris Johnson, like, bro,
Couldn't
take the gold teeth out, bro.
Yeah, they wouldn't let me wear mine out of my helmet. I always had to have braids.
Yeah.
And you see that's different now.
Right, they let you can wear golds and chains.
Yeah,
We
you
couldn't
couldn't
do
do
that.
that back then.
Earrings, we had to put tape over the earrings.
Tattoos. Some people
Yeah,
was
Mike,
coming
you
in
remember?
tattoos.
Hey, I remember
Yeah.
coming in the facility, and you know we just acting the way we act, and Poe like, yo, you can't act like that in here. Y'all can't be rapping and freestyling and doing all that stuff in here.
See, that's where I got in trouble a lot. And, you know, I look back on my career and, you know, this is my story. But I never let nobody disrespect me. It didn't matter if it was the owner. It didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? That's where I got in trouble. And people look at me, even like doing television. They traded me from Chicago Bears because I was doing television. I said, all right, well, I'll just go to New York. I'll go closer. And so, Bo, you was one of those ones, bro. You and our era, the Chris Johnsons of the world, that really pushed it forward, like being yourselves. Like we had Allen Iverson in basketball and others. You know, Vic kinda, but Vic was still cool.
Right.
You know, Vic was still cool, but you definitely, salute to you, give you your flowers, bro, because,
Appreciate it, bro.
you know, you was yourself.
It makes you think now, though, it's like coming in the NFL with that image, bro. Who was your role model, right? Like, who did you look after even coming up in the NFL to be like, oh, this is who I want to take after
I
coming
really
in?
didn't watch
Then Tony
football
Gonzalez
like
was
that.
with you.
Yeah, but he, you know what he did.
Well, you had Tony Gonzalez with you.
He did. What did he do to you?
Man, you know, I was a young. I'm gonna give it to you.
I heard
Oh,
you
you
know
know, I'm
he
the
did
young
the
flower
music.
coming in like he said. I got the music and all that, and he telling me, you know, tone it down. This ain't that kind of organization. I'm like, when they drafted me, I told them this what I was gonna bring: energy, excitement, I already knew,
Culture vibes.
culture vibes. So I'm like, boom, bro. We went 9-0. I got everybody with beat headphones, the coaches, everybody. We having a good time. Bro, it was just like they threw my music in the hot tub, like speakers, like
Who?
I
Tony?
don't know who did it, right? So they called me upstairs. I'm like, yo, what's going on? I'm like, bro, you gotta, we need to start dressing up, coming in to work. Like, I just come in a little YMCMB hoodie. I had everybody, we was clean, but he wanted to take it another way. And that's the way he took it, and we just lost every game from there. And I know it came from that because his locker right next to me, and I could hear it and I could feel it.
Hey, but think about it, how it was back then. And now you just left from out there at the, you go out. Every time they have a big game, they fly Bo out. You know what I'm saying?
They want the energy. They
What's
ain't
the
lost since I've
difference
been there.
from then, the culture then, to now at the Chiefs?
I think we really we took the WAPs on the back to open it up because now guys want to come there because they heard of the stories when I was there, when we was there. They heard it was a vibe. So when I come there now and I talk to Andy and those guys see me, they tell me the stories that they heard 10 years ago, and that's what they want. And they know that it's entertainment now. So if it was entertainment when we was there, it was serious. It was like, I don't know what it was when we was playing, but it wasn't entertainment. Because I was bringing it and I got crucified. So, they got Taylor Swift now, so the entertainment is on a whole nother. They want that energy. I'm behind the bench with all my chains on, glasses. They like, Bo, what you? I'm like, I'm here with y'all.
But before we switch topics, you play with Andy Reid,
I
right?
played
For
with
2 years?
Yep.
All right, now the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, going for the three-peat. What's so special about Andy Reid that everything he touches just turn into gold?
It's the players, bro. It's the players that he recruit and he get, the ones that come now. They just like us now, but they a little toned down because they not fighting the urge to be themselves. He let them do it.
Yeah.
You feel me? These guys play video games. They not outside in the club with their shirts off like we were. He know they control. They in the house, got their 2 kids. They playing video games. That's what he want. He wants still guys like us, but guys that's on the video game. So that's what that team is about. They all get together, play games. We get together, we go out. So it's a different era, but that's what they got, and that's why they winning, because everybody could still be themselves in the off season. They don't show it, but them guys, they know they can't show it, but they still, they do what they do.
So I like to get messy a little bit, a little tea time.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Leave
I'm gonna
me
stay
out
on
of it.
football though. I'm gonna stay on
I don't wanna
football.
be a part of that.
I'm gonna
I'm
stay
with
on football. Little tea time.
Hey, hold up, man.
Why you sipping it?
No,
It ain't that messy. It ain't that messy. You and Tony, because we're talking about the Chiefs. Y'all ever connected?
And then,
connected?
I stole one of his game-winning touchdowns, too. And from that day, it just kind of, I guess it was like a record for him.
Yeah.
And it was like the last game. And I ran the wrong route and caught a touchdown. And he just, from that day, it was like he don't know his plays. He's running, but we won the game. So in my head, I'm young. If we won, you should, look out for me. And it just went from that to, oh, this guy thinks he, look at his car, look at this. And I'm like,
So y'all never clicked.
nah.
But he's such a. That's your experience. I'm like, dang, he's such a nice
He probably
guy. though.
is, but it was competition. When I came in, I started taking his reps, and
Right.
so it was just different. And then he was on his way out, so I couldn't imagine me being on my way out and a young dude coming in, and I gotta, I don't know. But I would have gave my game like I did to the young dude. I ain't never
Right.
finna tell you the wrong stuff or go upstairs and put a word in on you.
There's a lot of things that we don't know, and you're one of those guys that, like you said, you're behind the scenes, you low key, and I call it tea time but it's be able to bring up tough conversations. Is
Right.
there anything else you want to get off your chest? Because we didn't know some of these things. Anything else you need to?
I wouldn't say get it off my chest. Those the 2 little, the rap part and, my introduction to the league. I didn't have no, like if I'd have had you to vibe off of, I probably still been playing. But I had experience was like, damn, I'm trying to get in and get game from the old folks, and they hit me with that. So that's what made me want to get my game to the young dudes that came out. I didn't want to be talked about like that. That's why I could still be talked about like I'm still Debo, you know what I'm saying?
My last football question, I think, anything you have done differently in your football career, right? Obviously, so much more to you, but staying on football, anything you would have done differently?
I wish I would have studied the game a little more. You know what I'm saying? And just understood it a little more. I was more into, you know, my music and, you know, the lifestyle of it. Because I didn't start playing until I was 17, 10th grade, 11th grade. So I didn't have the
LSU.
Yeah, I didn't have the history of playing
conversation.
Pee-wee, so I didn't really understand. I just know I was good. I had to get out of the hood, and then I hit and then blew. It wasn't like I loved it. We was losing, and I was getting hated on, and it wasn't like, you feel me? I ain't had no social media, so I couldn't say nothing. I couldn't go online, and I ain't had no social media till almost on my way out.
Yep.
So I just held all that in, and the music was my outlet, and hang around my rapper friends, and that's how I moved, you know what I'm saying?
Bo, my last football question, bro. Speaking of LSU, bro, that's the real wide receiver you. Every receiver come out of LSU is very successful in the NFL, bro. Why is that?
Because I went over there and set the trend. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I go back and talk to those boys, you know, every chance I get, and I let them know. And they see me on the wall, and they say they follow me, so they see the lifestyle. So I wanted to be able to show them this is what you do with your money. You're going to be renting houses in the off-season. You're going to be on boats. You're going to be paying $5,000. I'm about all that. Now, when you come to Miami, you call me. I'll give you one of my houses. You can ride my boat. Let's keep the money in the community just like the Jews. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, some people listening to this may say like, you know, he sound like Soulja Boy. Right? Like, but you really are. Like, you really were. Can you explain the LSU question? Dive a little deeper there, because we got so many dudes that's
talk
come.
about Jamarcus Russell.
Yeah.
What was your relationship with Jamarcus Russell?
Shout out J-Rock.
Nah, they can't be out there. Talk about that. What was it? Because you know, because he
LSU
knows
got some
Jamarcus
dogs.
Russell for real.
We were talking about Jamarcus.
Drink the Red Bull.
J-Rock, that's my dog, man. I just got off the phone with him. Shout out J-Rock, man. You know, how they did him was pretty, you know. But like I said, he should have been a student of the game. You know, when you young and you get that much money, you know, coming from the hood is tough. You know what I'm saying? He ain't have good guys around. The coaches was all on that same kind of time, you know. To see a young black man with 60, it's like,
Yeah.
you know. So he just didn't have that push. And once they started hating on him and giving him fake film to watch, it just kind of like broke his heart. You know what I'm saying? But a good dude, man. A lot of people don't know him. I know him. He's a real good dude, man. Humble. It's just when they did that, you know, it just spiraled his mental health just went down. But he bouncing back. He's shaking back. You know, his birthday this year, August 9th. If y'all want to pull up, we're going to be out there.
Hey, this boy a real rock star. Lifestyle.
Nah, it's a lifestyle.
What's your greatest like achievement?
Getting married, man, having kids, being a daddy, you know, giving back that time I missed when I was playing and being a role model. And, you know, right now I'm working with my boy over here. We about to start a whole mental health facility, like in the inner cities of Miami Garden, Opelika. We're going to partner up with Team. I just want to give back, since I know all these big influencers and these high guys that, you know, big high quality guys that people look up to. I'm just trying to get them to get back to the hood and the communities and just change our mindset on what to do when we get money. You know, if I'd have knew to buy houses and land back then, you know, I probably had 50 cribs, you know what I'm saying? But we were engulfed in a lifestyle and partying. Like, I want to show them you still can party, but, like, put your money over here, like, and just, you know, keep the money in the neighborhood. And that's how, you know, that's the only way we're going to get out of our, you know, our trauma.
You're an interesting cat, bro. And a little, I wouldn't say it's confusing a little bit, but like you dynamic. Like, what's your purpose? Like, what's your purpose in life? I know you know. That's why I'm asking that way, because on the outside it's like rock star.
Yeah.
But bro, you talking about opening up mental health facility? You talking about money? You talking about?
I'm all about reach one, teach one, man. I just want to connect with people who want to make a change, because, you know, I couldn't do it when I was playing because I was so engulfed in, I got to live like this with them, and then I got to be like this with them, and then I got my family over here, then I got the boy. I couldn't put everything together. So now when I'm done, I'm trying to put everything together. You get to have your friends. All your friends can't go in the same rooms as y'all. I just want to let you know, like, if you're trying to go into different doors and sit at a table like this, I can't bring my boy out the hood to come here. So I just want to teach dudes, like, you still can be who you is and have on different jackets and still, you know, make a living for your family. So I'm just trying to, you know, change the way we look at stuff and, you know, just push that through the community for real.
Bo, I'm finna change gears a little bit. You from Miami Gardens, right? I'm sure you're a Heat fan.
I am.
What you think about your boy Jimmy Butler, man?
What's going on, man? What did somebody spike him? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, but it got to be, you know, I'm thinking a little mental health problems or something going on. Like, why would you,
or
you know, everybody looking.
Or it could be something going on with the
in
upstairs.
the organization.
You know how it go.
Yeah, that's organization. What I'm saying is either they made you do this. Like, you're not going to do it regularly. They have to come upstairs, and then it's like, man, what you going to do?
He haven't said much about, you know, what's going on. Do you think he's handling this situation the right way?
He's said a lot.
He said a lot without saying much.
Without saying much.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly right.
So you know it's coming. You know it's up. Yeah, it's up top then. You know what I'm saying? But he been there that long. You can't bash the upstairs. You just gotta move how you move and let everybody, you know, take their perspective how they wanna. They gonna have their own perspective of you. So you just gotta wiggle. It's no right or wrong way to do it. It's just the way you do it. It's always you gonna get crucified because you Jimmy Butler.
Can you break it down? Can y'all, maybe you and
for sure. So
in Hollywood break this down for us?
So actually, Jimmy Butler has now been suspended indefinitely without pay after walking out of a shoot-around on Monday, right? And this now marks the third time he's been suspended this month. Of course, earlier is because of trade demands. This suspension is going to last through February 6th after the trade deadline. And reportedly, Jimmy Butler is wanting to go to the Phoenix Suns, but it's a little bit of complications there due to Bradley Beal's supermax contract and no trade clause. So just to tee everyone up here, does Jimmy Butler's history of trade demands and suspensions show how much power star players have in controlling their careers?
So first I want to say this. I walk into my crib, right, last night. Sky, my brother, roommate, college roommate, is sitting on the couch watching, got like 3 screens up watching basketball. This is our resident. These two, Kayla and Mike, is our resident basketball expert. So I just want to say that, but I will go first, okay? Y'all are that. I'm walking like, damn, are you watching basketball now? Ain't nobody turn no basketball ball on in my house.
Because the product is
April.
trash, we know. Next,
Okay.
Point.
All right, so here we go. All right, so Jimmy
hate
Butler.
the NBA.
I go back to Chicago days. Remember, Jimmy was in Chicago,
Right.
and Jimmy, he wasn't even starting. Jimmy was just a guy, but he was a defensive guy. He was hustling. And so what I hate about this situation is Jimmy, to me, finally found a home on the outside looking in, right? When I think about Jimmy Butler, going back to seeing Jimmy Butler sitting courtside with the Bulls, I think about him as a Miami Heat. I put Jimmy Butler up there. Sorry, there's Alonzo Mourning, there's D-Wade, and to me, he's top 6. And the reason why he's top 6 is because of his energy, his effort. It's like the city embraced him. Chicago embraced me. Blue collar. They loved the way I played. So when I think about Jimmy Butler, that's what I think about. And now, being 35 and going on to another team, it's like, what is your legacy going to be? And that's why, Kayla, I'm interested to hear more of the story, because he hasn't said much, right? Like, he even said in his press conference, like, the story will be told later, right? And right now, Pat Riley and the Miami Heat and the media is controlling the narrative. But that's what I think about when I think about Jimmy. It's like, damn, bro, like, they love you in Miami.
Right.
I don't think that I don't think that they're controlling the narrative anymore. I was originally on Jimmy's side. I felt for him, but the antics have got to stop. He posted what was the character from Martin? Tommy, who don't got a job. Okay. He's wearing the shoes with the Phoenix Sun colors. He's missing planes, not showing up to practice. They tell him, you're not starting because you're not giving us effort, and then he leaves. It's just a little too much, and it's unprofessional. It's so interesting, too, because I go to my notes just to, like, look up what I have in my notes on Jimmy Butler. 2018, this is in my notes. 5-year, $190 million max contract with Timberwolves. It's supposed to be the big three: him, Karl Anthony Towns, Andrew Wiggins.
Hey,
Request.
Man, hold on.
Hold on.
We got Big Meech on, man. We got Big Meech on the phone, man.
Oh.
I'm sorry, but we got Big Meech on the phone, man.
I want to tap in.
Meech, what it is, baby?
Oh my gosh.
What it is, I'm sorry. We didn't mean to cut you off. We got
No, it's okay.
A young lady, she was speaking.
Hi, Mr. Meech. It's nice to meet you.
How you doing? I ain't mean to interrupt.
No, it's perfectly fine.
Meech, what's up? Big Meech.
What's happening? What's cracking? How you doing?
I used to be in Strokers watching y'all boys when I was a young pup.
Throwing it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but give us
looks so
3
good.
minutes.
Part of the show.
Yeah, but give us
No,
3
no,
minutes.
no,
No,
go
no.
ahead.
Give us
No,
3
we're
minutes because I want to
live.
get his thoughts. Yes.
Get his thoughts. It's fine.
No,
No,
you
no,
stay
no.
right here. No,
You gotta stay right
you
here,
stay
Meech.
right
We
here.
gotta ask you something real quick. One
Hold
second.
on. So give me this phone right here. So here we go. Can you give us 3 minutes? We talking about Jimmy Butler. Kayla's going into her notes and she going through the history of it, and then I want to get your response to it, right? Because you in Florida somewhere, right? And I'm sure you know Florida sports a little bit. All right, go ahead, Kayla. Go ahead.
I was basically just saying in 2018, Jimmy Butler did the same thing, okay? He played 59 games, requested a trade. He had this max crazy contract, and he did the same thing. And we were asking the same question. Is he a whiny player? Does he whine his way off of every single team? So is Jimmy Butler to blame in this situation, or do you blame the Miami Heat? Are we blaming Pat Riley?
I'm not gonna blame neither. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, he's a winner. You know what I'm saying? So if some people whine a little bit. They claim that other players get favoritism for certain things, you know. But at the end of the day, I think he a great player. He just like to win. You know, so you always go through something when you lose. Nobody like to lose. There's something wrong with you.
Yeah. Right.
That's good. That's good. I got 2 things for you, and I'm gonna pass it back to Bo. Right. One, I don't have a big budget. I have no budget at all. So if you want to start your broadcasting career, come on to I Am Athlete. Okay. We need. You know. You watch football?
Yeah.
I watch every sport.
Okay. So
watch
you
every
see
sport,
Mason Cam. They getting it popping.
I'm on both phones.
Oh. Hold on. Hold on. You gotta tell me the situation because I don't want to put nothing out.
Go ahead.
No.
You good?
Are we all well?
Are we good? Ask him we good. Hey, we good. We do.
Go ahead. I'm gonna see you when I leave from over here. I'll be over
Hey,
there.
tell him we sending the contract though.
All right. You heard you. All right.
I hear somebody in the background like, hold on. Just before you keep talking, make sure. Yeah. So no. Okay. I don't want no problems.